Ja, kommen wir mal hier. Die letzten Episoden hier, Brother. Da müssen wir mal ran hier an die letzten Episodes. Lesen nicht an? Ja, moin. Man kennt ihn. Ballerlo, lo, lo, los. Ne Wumme auf den Schoß. Ballerlo, lo, lo, los. Ne Wumme auf den Schoß. Oh, ich muss ja nochmal ran aufhören. Nee, nein. Naja, ist noch nicht ganz korrekt, der Filter. Oh. Ah, die Brille geht halt, ne? Ein bisschen durch das Licht. Green. Oh, das ist gar nicht gut. Das war gar nicht gut, der Move. Hm. Spiel doch mal. Schon wieder nicht, Bruder? Lo, 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 los. Schuss. Sag uns. Oh, letzte
Your
Episode.
eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
The morgue! It will be
Bigby,
the
wait.
morgue!
When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand
That's the
trial.
stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
A great deal. Cry wolf. Ui, ui, ui.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Got a scotch?
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Ooh, Salix!
What do you think
Pick
you're
some
doing?
up.
He's gonna.
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver.
Kein Ding, Bruder, kein Ding.
Sit down,
Salix!
Jersey.
Alles schön.
Well, Sheriff,
Oder ich trage die Matching
for the sake of
Matching
transparency,
Hosenträger für
why don't you tell
Jersey.
us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You forget what happened at the Pudding and Pie? You and your goons tried to kill me.
Hosenträger.
I'm truly
Ooh.
sorry for that whole debacle. It was not my intention to put you or Miss White in any sort of danger. My wish was merely to take Crane, Sheriff. And as soon as the assignment grew out of control, I put a stop to it. I know that doesn't change what happened to you, and I can only offer my sincerest apologies.
You didn't stop it out of the kindness of your heart. You stopped it because Snow White offered up Crane.
That may have appeared to you to be the case, but I assure you it wasn't. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
Oh, I think I do. I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did!
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However,
Digga, warum?
like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you
Ooh,
people?
damn,
You're
bitch.
really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
Oof.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh.
Over here. You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Hast du Tweedledum getötet? Ja. Oh,
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Oh, Digga, was ist mit ihm los, Alter? Der will auch noch Beef.
Oh god. This way.
Oh je.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Oh je. Au. Bruder. Ich wollte gerade sagen, gib das Auto an, dann kannst du dich wirklich wegfahren. Ah, schade. Oh, Bruder. Muss jetzt hier Kette geben oder was ist hier los? Ich raff das nicht. Was ist hier los? Oh, okay. Wir pressen den Button. Okay. Wow. Ab. Los, hoch mit dir. Hoch mit dir. Hoch mit dir, Jung. Schöner Jung. Und 9 Jung. Jawohl. Und 9 Jung. Ja, moin. Die Jungs sind gut. Gute Jungs. Wow, wow, Bruder. Da war ich nicht drauf vorbereitet, auf den. Na, schwierig. Da fahren sie lang. Ah ja. Yes und Jum. Findest du Hosenträger gut? Keine Ahnung, ist ganz chillig eigentlich. Ich habe die auch mal echt eine lange Zeit getragen, aber keine Ahnung, Gürtel ist halt schon irgendwo ein bisschen angenehmer zu tragen. Hui! Oh, und jetzt aufs Auto, Jungen.
Fuck, what was that?
Ja, Bruder, wer das jetzt wohl war? Ich halte mich fest. Ei, Bruder.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Der große Böse. Da gibt's den Hosenträger Snapback.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Oh. Stimmt, der hat ja all seine Klamotten verloren. Rip. Ja, genau wieder dieselben Klamotten, alles klar. Sogar mit der Krawatte. Lul.
Holy shit.
Mhm. Jetzt geht es ab. Ab in den Knast.
We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen?
Fuck. Well, it won't be your fault.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
Here.
Oh, Digga, der ist gefickt jetzt. Jetzt ist er gefickt.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Oder was für few
He made
Mistakes,
sure they
Alter.
couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee.
Oh, die stirbt auf jeden Fall. Die bringe ich noch um. Die bringe ich noch um.
This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, this is the way it has to be.
I know that.
Wait.
But you're not going to be the one to do it. I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Fuck!
Get up. Get
Oha.
up. Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
You'll have plenty of time to think about what you've done.
Fuck
Hell
you.
yeah. Shit.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Piece of shite. Piece of shinola. The limousine.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Oh, he's here, all right. Oh, he's here, all right.
Of course.
Okay, so einfach, ja. Okay. So einfach.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Man sieht voll, was gezeichnet ist und was einfach original in Game Screenshot ist. Lul. Moin.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Ooh.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Oh! Oh, und sie ist weg. Okay. Oh, Shimmy. Oh.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Uff. Ach, oh, okay, man muss. Das ist besser, wenn man zuschlägt. Wow. Oh, halt dich fest, Bruder. Bruder, wir müssen uns festhalten. Oh je. Bruder, halt dich fest. Bumm. Bumm. Ei. Platsch. Oha! Er macht den Blasen-Move. Hui! 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 Bang! Das war knapp. Holy shit. Digga, der hat keine Hose mehr. Ah doch, Klamotten hat er ganz logisch, hat er erst mal schnell beiseite geschmissen. Den Comics ist er noch stärker.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't need to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things. You're smart, I'll admit that. So what I just don't understand is why you're here. I mean, you want to catch your killer, right? Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Oh, yeah. Big B! Big bad wolf.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Wenn ich nicht verkacke bei den Leuten, bekommst du das beste Ende. Uiuiui. Uiuiui.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade.
Nein, habe ich nicht.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk, well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that-
important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, boy!
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister.
Ah!
I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
What happened with Tweedledum, I made a mistake. He was attacking me, and I just acted. I didn't think.
That's the only reason?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now,
internally.
where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
What?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
there will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
There been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay. Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how it's...
Digga, da will ich nichts mit zu tun haben eigentlich.
Okay, Mr.
Digga, da bin ich
Wolf,
raus.
It's your call.
Digga, da bin ich raus.
Just do what you think is right.
Oh shit.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Digga, er macht Madwurst, er macht Madwurst. Digga, er macht Madwurst.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can...
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
All right, do it.
Ja, Bruder, damit haben wir uns jetzt, glaube ich, ordentlich Feinde gemacht auf jeden. Aber ich würde sagen, Tod für Tod ist auch nicht gut. Würde ich auch nicht empfehlen auf jeden. Tod für Tod ist kein Ding. Ah, ist da jetzt ein Rabe?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Ei.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Auf.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Ja. Bloop.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Auf.
Good morning, Miss White.
Das war aber formell. Guten Morgen. Oder einfach ein kleines, süßes Guten Morgen raus.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oder juckt den auch gar nicht, ne? Doesn't give a flying fuck, Alter. Der gibt wirklich keinen Fick. Digga, das war auch schon wieder fast eine ganze Stunde jetzt, ne? Shit, Mann. Shit.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Shit. I don't give a shit.
Thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Your dad broke the rules, TJ. You're not allowed to stay in Fabletown without a glamour.
Okay.
Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you
It won't be so bad.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Oh, 150? 150 Bände gibt's. Ei.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Oder?
Goodbye, TJ. Hey,
Da
Bigby.
muss ich auch mal...
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Hauptsache, die setzen sich gar nicht hin oder so, werden einfach so mitgenommen.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, wer ist das denn? Ach so, das ist ja hier, oha, der Booty. Check den Booty out, Bruder. Ich!
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Hat sie
I'm not
gelogen?
sure where to start. Faith Lily and we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Pudding and pie.
Then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Oh, Frau.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No.
Doch schon irgendwie. Ja, schon, Bruder.
He promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Oha, Frau, frech.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know
Frech.
he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Okay, okay, harter Tobak hier auf der 1.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Uff.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Ha. Hä? Okay. Hä? Okay. Hab das jetzt, glaube ich, nicht so ganz gereilt. Das ging wusch. Der Twist ging gerade so wusch. Hä? Okay, also ich bin so weit mitgekommen, dass sie das Ganze angefangen hat. Aber was das Ganze jetzt am Ende war, Digga, das war ein wusch für mich. Ach so, das war Faith. Das war Faith. Die hat das gesagt. Also ist Faith jetzt noch, ist Faith gar nicht tot oder was? Sondern sie ist eine Rissa oder was? Hä? Ja. Das ist mir zu high. Das ist bei meinem Kopf wusch. Autsch, danke meine Ohren. RIP. Moin. Ah. Ah, geht das da weiter in den Comics oder was? Ist das hier quasi so das Prequel dazu oder wie? Oh Gott, dann muss ich das ja lesen. Oh, ja, moin. Ja, ich was zu tun. Ach du Scheiße, ey. Ah ja. Okay, ne? Schönes Spiel. Hat gefallen. Ja. Ja gut, ne? Dann würde ich mal sagen, wir haben jetzt noch 50 Minuten. Machen wir doch noch mal ein bisschen Parasite Eve, oder? Das ist ja drinne, würde ich sagen. Erstmal noch hier reinschauen. Also gut, wir wissen jetzt also, der große Twist ist, Faith ist gar nicht tot. Oder sehe ich das jetzt falsch? Faith Narissa. Ah ja. Ja gut, so ist. Alle updaten. Da später noch mal ein bisschen Parasite Eve. Fuck, jetzt habe ich das nicht. Lilo. Hier muss das gar nicht. Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve. Yes und yes. Perfekt. Ah, ja, stimmt. Ah, stimmt, ja. Uff, okay, das ist natürlich schon eine harte Ecke, ne? Wenn sie dann irgendwie ihren Tod vortäuscht und all die ganzen Geschichten. Oh ja, harter Tobak. Harter Tobak auf jeden. Oh, Alter. Ah, so. Irgendwie ein bisschen hier Schlaf aus den Augen gekratzt. Frech, ganz frech. Oh, warte, ich muss erst mal gucken, wie wir die Geschichte wieder nochmal capturen. Das war ja so eine ganz ekelhafte Geschichte. Hiermit? Oh lol. Das ist aber nicht ganz, würde ich sagen. Kommen der Sache näher, würde ich sagen. Huch! Jetzt bin ich komplett weggerutscht. Hierhin. Mich da drüber. Oh. Under my control, just let me in. Aber ich müsste mir eigentlich noch was Cooles ausdenken für dann hier über mir eigentlich. Wenn das jetzt lädt, ist die große Frage. Ah? Hallo? Ah, da kommst du. Da kommt es! Under my control, just let me in. Ui, ui, ui. Ich glaube, der letzte Stand war auf dem, nee. Hier kommt irgendwie kein Audio, Bruder. Audio, hallo? Ah, doch. Ein Chococopter? Oh, das wäre jetzt natürlich lustig, ein Chococopter. Oh, leise, ne? Weil der hat mir hier ein bisschen höher gesetzt. Alter, das ist ja viel zu leise. Hör ja ich gerade mal so. Hast du auf heruntergedreht. Jetzt sollte das besser sein. Auf jeden Fall. Ja, aber das ist nicht der Stand, den wir machen wollten. Nein. Ah, nein, vielleicht doch kein Reset. We're afraid all alone. Run, boy, run. Xbox One Controller. Das ist der hier. Guter Controller. Warum du 24/7 den Ventilator anhast? Keine Ahnung, ich mag den Luftzug. Das ist weird. Ich weiß, weird as fuck, aber ich mag den Windzug. Schwierig zu erklären, warum ich das mache. Macht auch eigentlich gar keinen Sinn so. Boah, habe ich mich gerade erschrocken, Digga. Die Hose geschissen hier. Continue. Ja, das war jetzt nicht Continue. Das ist Continue. Level 14 sind wir. 2 Stunden gespielt, okay. Oh. Kann ich das hier kann ich eigentlich mal... Hallo. It's me. Cock D. Captain Cock. Day 3. Selektion. What the fuck? Achso. Pause. Digga, das kannst du pausieren, lol. Hab mich gerade gewundert, warum flackert das so blöd? Oh. Nee, das ist es aber auch nicht, Junge. Oh, habe ich das letzte Mal nicht gespeichert, richtig? Ui. Yikes. Es gäbe so ähnliche Games wie With Among Us. Schwierig. Schwierig, solche Spiele schwer. Gibt's denn da großartig? Also solche Spiele gibt es eigentlich viele, aber die meisten davon gehen nicht wirklich tief. Under my control, just let me in. Ui, ui, ui. Parasito Evil. Passt das überhaupt vom Bild? Ich glaube. Es sieht passend aus zumindest. Das ist viel zu laut. Oh mein Gott, das ist viel zu laut. Under my control, just let me in. Ooh. They're completely surrounded! Nein! Holy shit. Oh, da fällt mir gerade ein. Ich könnte ja mal, jetzt gerade aus Juxendollerei, ich glaube es ist noch an. Ja, es ist tatsächlich noch an. Oha! Oha! Hat er mit der Weihnachtsmütze gemacht. Ui je. Ey, hat er mit der Weihnachtsmütze gemacht. Frech. Warte, ich kann ja mal was testen. Uns mal hier eine Fensteraufnahme, Meister. Er gibt mir die hier. Dann kack in den Chat. Guck mal hier. Hui. Mein Smartphone. Jetzt original hier zu gucken. Jetzt könnte ich, wenn ich es wollen würde, den hier machen. Und dann natürlich noch den Ton aus. Weil das scheiße laut ist. Dann könnte ich hier im Hintergrund One Piece Treasure Cruise laufen lassen. Das ist ein Deal. Völlig dumm. Aber hey, es würde voll gehen. Ah, guck mal, ich könnte das sogar auch relativ groß ziehen. Mhm. Dann könnte ich hier im Hintergrund, könnte ich One Piece Treasure Cruise laufen lassen, ganz frech. Wenn das Spiel jetzt nicht abgestürzt wäre. Evolutionary, Mhm. Ich glaube, das Game ist gerade abgestürzt, du. Tja. Nice. Du Scheiße, jetzt sieht man das ja alles. Oh nein. Spielst du deinen weitesten Account auf dem Smartphone? Nee. Nee. Er ist noch genau da, wo er sein sollte, auf dem Handy. Ja, auf dem Handy, genau. Auf dem PC. I need to know. I got to know. Smartphone. Smart. Digga, der bleibt ja auch die ganze Zeit dann hängen beim Laden, ne? Das ist voll weird gerade. Ah, jetzt ist er wieder da. Oh, das ist viel zu laut, Mann. Das ist wirklich voll scheiße laut. Lass mal Lautstärke-Mix an. Hier komm mal wieder klar, Peter. Ah, das ist so akzeptierbar. Das ist akzeptierbar. Auf jeden Fall. Ah ja. Guck mal hier, ich müsste 309 Megabyte runterladen. Warum? You realize what is happening? Ah, Kapitel 2. Der Herr Ben Beckmann. Der Ehremann Ben Beckmann. Als Tutopul? Weiß ich nicht. Aber diese ganze Cutscene zu skippen, ne, geht mir schon ein bisschen auf den Sack. Oh, er hat Knarre gezückt. Beat up the bandits that hurt Lulu. Aha. Dann müssen wir gleich mal gucken, wa? Ah, guck mal, da werden aber auf jeden Fall noch ein paar Millimeter gegangen auf dem Bildschirm. Guck mal, der downloadet auch nebenbei noch hier ganz frech. Uiuiui. Ah, es kommt noch nicht so ganz flüssig an, ne? Also wenn ich das hier spiele, ist es flüssig. Aber ankommen tut das ganz du. Das ist doof. Oh oh. Oh oh, Brudi. Oh, der ist Mad-Wurst. Der ist Mad-Wurst. Der geht viel zu schnell und bewegt sich viel zu wenig. Wenn du mich fragst. Der Dude. Oh, warte. Jetzt juckt der Sack. Oh, Mann, oh. Jetzt. Oh, ja. Erleichterung. Higuma. Guck ihn dir an, hier Räuberhotzenplotz. 6. Man kennt ihn. Auf Ehre genimmt. Ist so fucking klein, Bruder. Aber ich schwör hier, ne? So kann ich denn nicht mit dem Stick laufen. Hey, raus! Raus, ab! Gleich wieder runter mit dir. Oh, was ist das für ein Emote? Ah ja. Hau da raus. Hau da raus, die Emotes hier. Ist am Brennen. Yep. Wir brauchen einen Choo-Choo-Train-Chock-Emote. Ein Choo-Choo-Train-Chock-Emote? Okay. Boah. Und ja, der soll so aussehen, wie der klingt. Ein Choo-Choo-Train-Chock-Emote. Okay. Weiß zwar nicht, ob ich das hinkriege, aber wir können ja mal gucken. Ob wir da was machen können. Hui, hup. Nein, brauchen wir nicht. Er sagt noch, wir brauchen einen Choo-Choo Train Shock Emote. Und dann sagt er, nee, brauchen wir nicht. Hä? Oder? Here, take this. Thomas the Engine mit meinem Gesicht. Oh, glaub mal. Das kriege ich noch hin, wenn du das möchtest. Das kriegen wir hin. Da hätte ich sogar schon einen guten Kandidaten für ein Foto. Ah, shit, ich hab das Foto, glaube ich, nicht mehr. Bruder, der liegt hier immer noch tot. Der liegt da halt immer noch tot. Scheiße, Mann. Special. Wusch. Encounter. Was ein Vogel. Level up. Well done. Well danced. Kann ich jetzt da nicht rein? Hallo. Okay. Müsste man nur wissen, wo der hin ist, ne? Das wäre sehr toll gewesen. Gewusst hätte, wo der hin will. Na dann suchen wir halt die ganze Police Station ab. Ach warte, stimmt. Jetzt müssen wir ja uns um. Oh, wir müssen den Boss Battle nochmal machen. Oh. Oh nö. Oh nö. Oh nö. Oh fucking nö. Oh, wer bist du denn? Geh weg. Was wieder nur Damage, du ekelhafter. Ab mit dir. Au, au. Ab mit dir, du Landwirt. Ab mit dir. In deinen Rücken rein, Bruder. Ab mit dir, du Landwirt. Oh. Kurz mal weiter drücken. Ab mit dir, du Landwirt. Grüß. Wusch. Der sein Special ist halt einfach voll Grütze. Oh, irgendwas muss weg. Blub weg. Ah, da ist nochmal Junk, ja. Ja, hier, komm, verpiss dich. Juhu. Und jetzt hinterher. Oh, dieses scheiß Tutorial immer, ne? Oder? Ah, ein Counterfuck. Was greift mich an? Also, eine Spider. Durch jetzt der Über-Enemy. Aua. Geh weg. Dankeschön. War bin schon weiter, okay. Ah. Werden keine Items gedroppt. Ah ja. Wollte gerade sagen, warum kommst du denn jetzt nicht? Ah. Hey, jetzt kann ich auf einmal reingehen, lol. Doch so ein Toter, Alter. Evolve, super Evolve. Komm schon, eine Legend. Ja, eine Legend. Ah, lol. Ah, wie du schenkst. Aber gute Legende als Starter-Captain. Zwar jetzt nicht sonderlich geil, aber okay. Ist besser als Luffy. Ah, Digga, die heißen aber Straw Pirates. Ja, Bruder, das interessiert ja auch gar keinen. Ah, ich muss tappen. Wie viele Tabs muss man da eigentlich machen für? Ah, Download ist schon fertig, Bruder. Oh. Ich hab kaputt gemacht. Ich hab kaputt gemacht. Nokia, connecting people. Oh, jetzt geht das wieder los, Alter. Boah, nee. Geh mir damit weg. Genau, oh nee! Hä, war da nicht eben noch ein anderes Sugo? Oh. Oder kostet das 50? Ja, warum kostet das 50 Gems? What the fuck? Naja. Dann machen wir nochmal den Boss. Watschen wir nochmal dahin. Gucken wir mal, ob er diesmal richtig speichert. Dann. Oh, was Downstairs, Bruder? Da gibt's kein Downstairs mehr. Downstairs ist vorbei, Brudi. Ja. Den haben wir schon gemacht, den Bruder. Den Bruder haben wir schon abgeholt. Was nun? Da waren wir auch. Hat jetzt das Spiel kaputt gemacht oder was ist hier los? Na gut. Ich habe jetzt keinen Bock mehr, mich da durchzukämpfen, Mann. Das ist mir gerade so blöd. Dann machen wir Feierabend für heute. Gesundheit? Ah ja. Ah. Aber jetzt keinen Bock mehr, mich da durchzuwarten. Das ist mir zu blöd. Ja. Schon machen wir Feierabend für heute, wa? Ist auch schon spät. 6. Digga, das ist aber gut geworden. Ja gut, aber heute muss ich sagen, haben wir wohl für morgen erst fertig gekriegt. Das war echt eine kleine Überraschung. Das war wieder ein gutes Spiel. Das hat mir gefreut. Will ich gar nicht lügen. Das war echt ein schniekes Spiel. Schmuckes Stückchen. Können wir raiden? Ich bezweifle es, aber... wo ist das denn hier? Ich bin ja komplett Dada im Kopf. Man kennt mich. Ne. Kann ich wieder niemanden irgendwo rüberhausen. Man kennt mich. Ne. Ah. Kamiri, auch lieber bei anderen Streamern unterwegs in letzter Zeit. Man kennt ihn, der Ehrenmann. Ah, naja. Wie sind meine Batterien? Das würde mich mal. Die sind voll. Die Batterien sind voll. Aha! Nämlich heute bekommen, habe ich ein Aufladegerät. Ja, kann ich eigentlich noch zeigen, ne? Der hier direkt neben mir. Ein kleines Aufladegerät für Batteries. Ganz nifty-tifty. Hat man sich mal gegönnt. Nämlich, wenn dieser Xbox One Controller hat keinen fest verbauten Akku, das ist ein bisschen Dudu. Aber jetzt habe ich ja auch ein Ladegerät wieder. Naja. In dem Sinne, warte, ich überprüfe mal, ob die jetzt auch wirklich voll sind laut Ladegerät. So. Ah, siehst du, die sind nicht ganz voll, der Frechdachs. Ja, die sind nicht ganz voll gewesen. Naja, in dem Sinne, wir hören uns. Boah, was machen wir eigentlich als nächstes? Das ist eine ganz harte Frage. Morgen, was spielen wir denn morgen? Oh, das ist eine schwierige Frage. Der olle Zuverlässige würde sagen Resident Evil 2. Also das alte Resident Evil 2. Ah, was habe ich denn noch auf der Liste? Oh. Nix. Natürlich eine ganz schwierige Geschichte. Da muss ich mal in den Katalog gucken, was wir noch so haben. Boah. Auch nicht mehr allzu viel. Evil Within 2 und Witcher 3. Oder nochmal Man of Medan. Das ist schwierig. Oh je. Na gut, ich werde mir was überlegen. Derzeit, mach's gut. Danke fürs Zugucken wieder. Du bist wieder der Ehrenknutschi von allen. Und wir hören uns morgen. Oder jetzt gleich, keine Ahnung, ich weiß nicht, wie du tickst. Und reingehauen.